Now, page 4, the internal destruction of America's soul. What is happening along our southern border is tantamount to a hostile takeover of our society. It's really no different than Rome invading neighboring countries, or when the Ottoman Empire seized nation after nation, or the invasions of the Third Reich. It may or may not be coordinated by a central controlling authority or a singular country, but the net result is the same. The United States is being invaded by foreign nationals that are necessarily, radically changing our society. And the American people need to wake up to what is happening. There are undeniable trends that are evidenced through census data. For example, the birth rate. As many white babies are being born in this country now as minority babies. Conversely, the most common age for whites in America now is 58. The most common age for Hispanics, 11. Those are telling numbers, and they will have a direct impact on the future of American culture. Now, I do not believe that these numbers are necessarily bad. They might be good. I don't play identity politics. However, they do point to a net trend that is certainly being exacerbated by the wide-open southern border and reckless anti-American immigration law. Truth is, it's less about the ethnic makeup of this invading army and more about the content of their character. Who are these illegals? We don't know. Do they have allegiance to the United States or to their home country? We don't know. Do they plan to assimilate, or will they do as so many immigrants are doing these days, impose their culture on us? We don't know. But we do know this: if this trend continues at the border, then the very soul of U.S. culture will be destroyed. And it's derelict members of Congress who are allowing this makeover to transpire, like the radical senator from New Hampshire, Maggie Hassan.
There really are two different crises occurring at our border facilities.
The first, there is one crisis occurring, not multiple at the border. There's only one, and that is a Congress, the Senate and the House, that is refusing to do its fundamental constitutional duty, and that is to secure this republic. It is the number one function. When the framers of the Constitution fought over the Federalists and the Anti-Federalists, what was the role of the federal government? What was the singular most important role of this federal government that they were forming back then in 1787? It was the defense of this country. We have an invasion going on at the border right now. And we have these members of Congress holding hearings. They're holding hearing after hearing after hearing. It's obvious what's going on. We're being invaded. This country is being raped. We're being raped as a nation. We're being taken advantage of, we're being tied down, and we are being raped by these people who are invading. But it's not their fault, is it? It's really not their fault. The green light that says go at the border is on because of these people in Congress. So you can't blame these people. They're simply taking advantage of our laws. It's in the law that they could cross our border and walk up to a border agent and say, "Hi, I'm from Central America. You have to let me in." Because of people like this woman. There aren't two crises at the border going on. There's one major assault, and it's assault on we the people. Roll tape.
Is the lack of supplies and space driven by the huge surge in migrants?
Stop tape.
Congress
okay, so there's a huge surge in migrants. They're illegals, first of all. Secondly, why is there a huge surge in these so-called migrants, aka illegals? It's because you're not doing your job. There is a law on the books that allows them to exploit our country, and you need to fix it. And instead, all you do is hold hearings and blame the Border Patrol for what you are allowing to have happen. Send more resources at the border? This is like treating chicken pox and looking at the bumps on the skin and saying, here's a cream, let's help these bumps go away. You're treating the symptom, not the disease. The disease is you and your inactivity. The disease are laws on the books that allow this country to be taken advantage of, and they need to be stopped. Treat the disease, not the symptom.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.